Winfield High School, home of Generals baseball. We're glad you're with us tonight, fans, families, and our visiting team. So get on your feet and get ready for a great one. Winfield, are you ready? Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting South Charleston Black Eagles. Leading off is the center fielder, number 11, Jordan Terry. Batting second is the pitcher, number 13, Tanner Atkins. Batting third, playing first base, is number 33, Jackson Webb. Batting cleanup, the left fielder, number 4, Caden Hackman. Batting fifth, third baseman, number 1, Bryson Orchid. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 26, Hayden Short. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 2, Joey Scragg. Batting eighth, playing second base, number 3, Carter Moscow. Batting ninth, playing shortstop, number 8, Renee Gerardo. Head coach of Black Eagles is Shane Saunders, assisted by Keith Fout, Sam Calvert, and Jason Webb. Now, the starting lineup for your Winfield General. Leading off, playing left field, number 5, Cruz Davis. Batting second, the catcher, number 3, Grayson Downey. Batting third, playing second base, number 4, Jared Miller. Batting cleanup, playing first base, number 8, Brody Hilderton. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 7, Austin Blackwell. Batting sixth, playing right field, number 9, Blake Withrow. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 12, Ian Cox. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 6, Lucas Hall. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 2, Owen Taylor. And the pitcher, number 11, Cody Green. The general coached by Will Isaacs, assisted by Jay Cox, Nathan Gaynor, Sam Riggs, and Greg Starcher. Officials for tonight's game: behind the plate, R.J. White. At first, Ronnie Withrow. And at third, Will Campbell. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your caps, as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, welcome Winfield Generals baseball fans. I am Jamin Jones, and I'm here with, dare I say, the voice of the Winfield Generals, Mr. Mark Drennan.
Thank you. Good to be here tonight.
How you doing, Mark?
As always. I'm good.
Well, it's hot again. It was hot last night, and now the Generals suddenly face elimination after just one game. Last night, the Lincoln County Panthers came to town, and I don't want to say they whooped us up, but they definitely showed us the light.
They did. We just didn't have it last night, and couldn't really find a strike zone. And anything that we put a bat on seemed to go right to them.
Yeah, it was one of them games. It just doesn't go your way, and that's baseball. Tonight, though, we have Cody Green making a start, and has Cody started? He's more of a reliever type. He's a sophomore.
Well, he started last week and threw a no-hitter.
He did have that no-hitter. He's just off that no-hitter. He did make an appearance last night, too, didn't he? He came in and closed.
Yeah, right at the end. Threw about 8 pitches or something.
Leading off for the Black Eagles is the center fielder, number 11, Jordan Terry.
We're getting right at it here.
Yeah, I think you said it before the game, Cody Green's a winner. Seeing him out there in right field, doesn't miss anything. He's all over the place. See what he does here tonight, right out of the bat.
Good start.
Yep.
Easily one of the fastest kids on the team, and we see it out in right field. But he's just an athlete, multi-sport athlete. Fly ball to left, that's going to be at least a single. He's rounding first.
Fast kid there. Yeah, you got to squeeze a double out of that.
Being double from Jordan Terry.
Now batting for the Black Eagles, the pitcher, number 13, Tanner Atkins.
Mark doing double duty tonight is on the PA and the commentating here.
Yeah, this kid up to bat, Ethan Westfall and Alec played travel ball with him for a number of years. Good kid, good family. He's going to be pitching for him tonight. And he bunts right out of that. Oh, we threw it away.
Immediately, the Black Eagles go up 1-0.
Now batting for South Charleston, first baseman, number 33, Jackson Webb.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see there. And it overthrows with Atkins to second base there. Good pitch there on the outside by Cody Green for a strike.
Got the wrong number in here for Jackson Webb. He's 33, not 22.
Yeah, 33. They might have a 22 in there. That second pitch was a ball just outside. And way outside for ball 2.
2-1 to count.
2-1. Yeah, these guys jumped out on Spring Valley last night, 2-0, and then ended up Spring Valley came back, beat them 4-2. I think they had 1 out. They had 2 on in the 7th there, and just couldn't get it done.
Jackson's count 3-1. Fouls one off deep in the right to fill it up. Cody Green looking to get the first out here.
Oh, and he swung at it. There we go.
Now batting for South Charleston, left fielder, number 4, Caden Hackman.
We're not going to get a recording of tonight's.
Number 4, Hackman, that's a baseball name, isn't it? You know, and he's batting cleanup here.
Any relation to Gene Hackman, you think?
I don't know. We lost Gene this year, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, great actor there. And his wife, right? Didn't they both pass away?
Yeah, it was all crazy things.
From the hantavirus.
No, I don't think that was it. Yeah, it might have been worse than that.
Was it worse than that?
It was a story.
I think he had suffered from dementia for a long time, right?
I believe so.
2-0 is the count here for Cody Green. Well, that was close, a little high on the outside. 3-0.
Yeah, we had too many walks last night, and that's what ended it for us, and we can't have that again tonight.
Yeah. We got to give our defense time to work.
Now batting for South Charleston, the third baseman, number 1, Bryson Orchid.
Bryson Orchid, the batter, third baseman. Anybody remotely familiar with South Charleston Athletics knows Bryson Orchid. Unbelievable basketball player. And he's a freshman. He'll be around for 3 more years unless we can talk him to moving to Winfield. Beautiful curveball. Just floated right in for strike 1.
Yeah, I think Orchid pitched last night at South Charleston.
Did he?
If I'm mistaken, yeah. That one's in the dirt. He didn't chase it, though. He looked at it.
Orchid reading the signals from third base coach.
Got a slight breeze. It's blowing that big flag out there in right field. There we go. That looks like it's going to go out to Ian Cox for an out.
Cox, nice play in the center field, left center. Well, I'm in charge of camera duties here, and sometimes I'll catch myself watching the game instead of this iPad in front of me, and I won't change the camera, and that was a perfect example right there.
We're both doing double duty tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, it's just not easy. We
No.
don't have a trailer out back full of a production team.
We need some spotters or something. A swing and a miss there. Nice little slider, it looks like, from the lefty Cody Green.
We got runners at first and second, 2 outs, 0-1 count. But Hayden Short at the plate here.
He swung again. Yeah.
0-2. Let's get back in the dugout here, Mark.
Let's do it. Yeah, we'll take
It's hot out there.
that one back. Oh, and
That was a drop third, I think, technically.
yeah.
And out at first.
And then we're going to have to announce the pitch count here as required in the regionals.
Oh, is it?
Yep. Eric Westfall's over there doing the count. He's texting with the dugout to make sure that we get it right. Nineteen pitches for Cody Green.
Winfield fans, every tab counts. As you're enjoying.
Yeah, 1-0 is not the end of the world here in the first inning. If we get these bats going,
Those tabs have real value.
there's really not a team out there that can beat these Generals if they start hitting.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them end the season like they started it with sending balls over the fence.
We're reminded that we are.
Well, like somebody said earlier in the season, we were really pounding the ball. You know, you got Owen Taylor batting ninth. That's not your typical ninth nine hole. You know, he's a good hitter and a good baseball player, great shortstop.
True, but there's not a whole lot of gaps in that order. There's a lot of good ball players, and somebody's got to hit ninth. But he's probably not used to that spot. I think Ian Cox started off the season batting leadoff, and he's about maybe 7th now.
Yeah.
Cruz Davis was maybe 5th, 2nd, 3rd. He's been moved around a bit, but he's leadoff now.
Yep.
Let's take a look at Tanner Atkins on the mound.
Yep.
Getting warmed up.
Pitching for South Charleston, number 13, Tanner Atkins.
So if you're watching, and I mentioned it last night, our scoreboard looks a little weird. There's a clock up there. No, we don't have a pitch count. It's definitely not 5 minutes. The software we use just came out with some new scoreboards, but they only have soccer and basketball. No baseball yet. They say they're working on it, but I got like kind of the basketball one working, and it looks pretty cool. It's got the team's logos up there. But OT means inning, and just disregard the clock.
Well, you've done a good job. You know, you and Eric worked really hard on these cameras this year, and it's been a little learning curve. But wow, it's so fun to watch. I go back and watch these games on YouTube, and it looks great. I really like that center field camera. Swing and a miss by Cruz Davis, a little bit outside.
Yeah, a little outside. Chased that outside fastball, I think.
Ooh, that was right there on that corner. Came in just a little high, but he watched it for strike 2. Yeah, that was a little high there.
Working that high and outside corner against Cruz Davis, isn't he?
Yep. Yeah, ball 1, so 1-2 is the count. Cruz takes that practice swing there. He's bouncing the bat a little bit. Atkins with the delivery. It's a little low and in the dirt.
Evens the count. Yeah, hopefully next year we'll be able to have the count and the runners on the screen for you. One thing at a time. Oh,
there
nice.
it is. That's going to be a hit. Yep.
Nice line drive to the left. That's textbook.
Yeah, right outside the shortstop. He couldn't get to it, and goes right there to the left fielder. And here comes the catcher, Brayson Downey up. Such a great hitter. Had his first home run earlier in the season. And
it was a grand slam, wasn't it?
Grand slam, chasing it, you know. He has such confidence at the plate, you know, just looks.
Cruz Davis with a nice lead, gets hit with the pickoff mood.
Atkins takes a look back at Cruz and nods a few times, and it looks like he's going to deliver the pitch. Outside, and the catcher, he looked at back picking there, and he decided to throw it back to the pitcher.
1 ball, no strikes to Brayson Downey. There goes Cruz. Foul into right field.
Well, hit and run, and we've done that so many times this year. I think we wore Ethan Westfall out one game. He ran about 12 times.
Yeah, this team is notoriously liberal in the base running. They are aggressive, to say the least.
Catcher's kind of up in his stance a little bit. He's expecting it.
Way
and he
outside,
drops
gets away
it.
from the catcher.
Yeah.
There goes Cruz taking second. Brayson Downey looking at 2-1. Runner in scoring position. Let's get her tied up here.
Yeah, he looks ready. He's going to get one. Jared Miller on deck. He's down there timing up his swing.
Chopper foul to the left.
Yeah, right in front of the Generals bench. See Cruz Farley. He's got his hand up like he wants it. He's got it. Back to Liam Jones. You know that guy.
I've heard of him.
Yeah. He's got some.
Oh no.
Whew.
That was close.
That was pretty close.
He got caught out there in the open. Didn't know which way to go.
Cruz was dancing.
Yes, he was definitely dancing. Boy, that was close.
That was pretty close.
Full count. No outs.
I'll show you. They're between innings. So Austin had a good target.
There goes the clap for the full count.
I'll show you.
Down he wipes the sweat off his brow. And it's high.
Right outside. Take your base. All right, looking good here. Cardinals the first, second.
Number 4, Jared Miller.
Big Jared Miller coming to the plate.
He's hit the ball really well this year. You know, he's just pounded it. I don't know how many home runs he's had, but had quite a few.
Definitely leading the team in home runs.
Yep. Uh-oh. We got a little chalk bag there for the pitcher. It is hot. There is.
Yeah, he's probably sweating.
And I'm sweating, so I know they are. We got 2 fans going in here.
You start the season freezing to death.
Yeah, and then
It's almost
you're
hard to
run
complain.
out. It is. We had the plexiglass to keep us toasty in here at the beginning of the season, and now it's wide open. Adkins kind of throws a lazy ball back to second base just to tighten up that leadoff. High and inside there for Miller. Ball 1.
I still have him labeled as pitcher, but I assume he's playing second base again tonight.
He is second base, yep. Ooh.
Finally found the corner.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That looked like a sort of a change-up curveball. Sort of died right at the mitt and a little bit to the outside.
Jared Miller's worked his way into our number 1 pitcher. I mean, I think he's had 3 shutouts in a row. Way high. Ball 2.
Just got the important text that we have 2-for-1 popsicles, so it doesn't affect the people online, but trying to get rid of our stash, I guess, for the season.
Well, if you hear a funny noise, it's me and Mark eating popsicles. High fly ball to right field, deep.
Oh.
Stay in. Oh, what a catch.
Caught it.
Man, catches it in foul territory. Cruz Davis advances. Bryson stays put.
And for the Generals, number 8, Brody Ilderson.
Man, 10 more feet and that'd have been gone.
Yep. It's right there in the corner, foul, but caught it right against the fence. Held on.
Route number 1.
Now we got runners on the corners. What do you think we'll do here?
You might take a pitch and let Brayson move over. Brayson is often replaced by a courtesy runner, but he's very fast.
Yeah, usually Ethan Westfall comes in for him, and I think he's been choosing to stay out there of late.
You hate to play small ball with a batter as powerful as Brody Illerton.
Yeah, we've been trying to, hit that Jersey Mike's bomb zone all year long. We've been wanting to play that music.
Drops in for strike one.
Just sort of I don't know what that was. I'll take the sun-kissed energy blast zone out there too. That's in right field.
Yeah, Ron didn't say much about what would happen if they went over the Walker sign out there.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, he didn't mention anything
free
about
service?
that.
What?
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that was
He looks at third and then moves and throws the pick off to first. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, there was nobody holding third base on, and he looked over, and then he just spun and almost caught Brayson.
Pretty smart move.
On his way to second.
There he steps off.
He doesn't want him to get to second base, that's for sure.
He knows how aggressive we are on the bases.
Yeah.
And how many times we've been picked off this year, and he's looking to get us. There he goes. Not even close. As old Chuck would say, did they get him?
Not even close.
Chuck the cheerleader down there in the General's dugout.
Yeah, they've been pretty rowdy this year. And there he goes. Yeah, that's a defensive indifference, and
Yep.
that moves the umpires around. A little shift on them. So.
Now we got runners at second and third for Brody Ilderton.
One's across the board there. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Ooh, took a big strike at that one. Looked good.
Big swing, big swing. Need a hit here.
Yeah, just put it in play, and let's get that run back.
A good fly ball, tied up. Brody likes to take that timeout. Looking at 2 strikes.
I wish more of them would take that timeout when they're standing up there with that bat high in the air.
Just a bit high.
Yep. 2-2, right about his chin.
Ooh, that was close.
Little curveball there. It is full count.
Swept just outside.
Full count claps go by the dugout. Catcher's up. And it's outside for ball 4
to load the bases. You know we've made it if we have next year that little box around the strike zone. I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
I was talking to the umpires yesterday. I said, we got instant replay now. And they said, don't be out there tapping your head. We're not having any of that.
Bases loaded, 1 out to Austin Blackwell. He's playing third base. I have him listed as pitcher. One of our good pitchers.
He came in last night and pitched an inning.
He did.
In relief.
Looking to get a hit here.
Another one down in the dirt. way outside on that one.
Good job by the catcher.
Yeah. Saved a run on that one.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got a mound visit coming up here.
Yes, we do.
Atkins went for the chalk, and here comes the coach. Have a little conversation. What they're going to do? They might bring Winfield in or something. I don't think they're ready to make a change.
He's at risk of walking a runner in here, and you never want to see that, especially in regional playoff elimination games. It's free runs.
The umpire says that's 2 visits.
Yep.
And, they're throwing him the bag. I guess cost him a visit earlier.
What was our first visit?
He threw him that chalk bag.
That was one for him.
Oh, was that one for him? Okay. He said, "I love you." So I guess that's 1 visit. Yeah, Atkins with the strike there. A little low. But right down the middle.
2-1 with 1 out. Bases loaded.
That was a good take by Black Widow there. He didn't want to pop one up or something. Oh,
High fly ball
there's
to center.
one. That's going to score a run.
Straight to the center fielder, but here comes Cruz Davis
Yeah.
to tie the game.
Now batting for the Generals, number 9.
Nice sacrifice fly there by Austin Blackwell.
Yep.
Blake Withrow.
With this new walk-up song from last couple of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we need to switch back to what he had.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
know,
Go
I
ahead
don't
and
think we have won since he switched
Just
walk-up
go ahead and do
songs.
that.
I believe in the jinx, you know. We're a little superstitious here on this side of the mic. High ball,
Boy, that was
but
a pretty pitch there.
Yeah, it dropped right in the glove, a little low, but it came in high. You know, Withrow, one of the 4 seniors on this team. Lefty batter, lefty pitcher. Oh, and
Deep
he's
to
got
right.
a deep fly ball. The right fielder's there, and it's
That one
number
would be
3.
inning. Working that right fielder. Well, that ends the first. Tied 1-1. We'll go into overtime 2 here. We'll take a look at Cody Green getting warmed up.
Yep. Yeah, we're waiting for confirmation on how many pitches from Atkins. 27 pitches for Tanner Atkins, that inning. We had a lot of runners out there.
We did. I'd like to see the scoreboard lit up a little bit more.
Yeah.
But left 2-1. No strikeouts though, right?
No.
Had three fly balls out. Yeah, one was in the foul territory out in the right, another in the right, one in center.
Yep. Cruz Davis doing the warm-up duties at catcher. He off back to the dugout as Grayson Downey comes back out.
This team is thick with catchers.
Yeah.
There's like 6 of them, I think. Good ones too.
Oh yeah.
My money's on Cruz Davis catching next year.
Yeah, Downey, one of the 4 seniors, so won't have his services. He's a great ball player.
Yeah, he'll be moving on, and he has been incredible behind the plate this year. Big fan of freshman Levi Crago, but I think he would rather not catch.
Yeah.
What do you got? Caden Flower, good catcher.
Now batting for South Charleston is the right fielder, number 2, Joey Scraggs.
Ethan Westfall is a catcher.
Yep.
Mentioned Cruz Farley.
Got some 8th graders, you know, moving up as freshmen next year.
Take strike 1.
Ooh, that was a nice pitch. Came outside and it just tucked in there right at the last second. Back of the plate for strike 2. Tell you what, Scraggs got his toes right on the inside of the white stripe. I mean, he's almost in the brown. He is in the brown.
Isn't he?
I mean, look at that. And I don't know what the rule is on that, but
He is almost standing on the plate.
yes. And a little lazy fly ball to center field. Fly ball out there. Ethan Cox.
Out number 1.
I say Ethan.
Ian
Cox. Now batting number 3, Carter Moscow.
Chopper to third base. Fielded cleanly. Ooh.
Calls him out. And that was close. Yeah, this double duty gets me messed up on the names there.
It's getting me messed up on changing the camera, I can tell you that.
How do you mess up that?
I got to look out here so I know what's going on so I can talk about it, but I have to look down here to change the camera.
Shortstop number 8, Renee Tirado. You know, and Ian Cox being one of those 4 seniors, you can't mess that up. Great player. He's been automatic out there in center field. You know, no mistakes by him. Just a real good player. We're not like you know, Christian and Ryan give Jay such a hard time because we just don't. I don't know him as well to say all those things they do. You know.
Yeah, they're awful hard on Jay Cox.
They are hard on Jay Cox. Been trying to get me to announce him as James Cox all year when we announced the assistant coaches.
So, yeah, Christian Wells and Ryan Walker are usually in the booth. And came in last night, and Christian had to leave for a quick school board vote. And I raised my hand and took over. I'm like, let's do it. It was pretty fun. And then I looked at Mark, I was like, I think me and you can do this.
And so here we are, double and double duty.
We get double paychecks.
Yeah,
Strike
and that's strike 3. It's 1, 2, 3, right?
Well, let's take a quick break.
Right? And that's 1, 2, 3 for the Generals.
And then we'll come back and watch the Generals bat. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the second. Ian Cox at the plate.
Ian Cox, right?
Yes, not Ethan.
Not Ethan.
Ethan Westfall.
Yep, I made the mistake out there in my haste, and sometimes if I don't have it written down in front of me, I might say the wrong thing. They give me a hard time about that all year long.
Foul ball to third base. Does not move Coach Isaacs.
No, he wasn't reaching down to snag that one, was he? I don't know if I would either. Hard ball there by Cox. Inside pitch there by Adkins. Ball 1. Might be this. Ball 2, I didn't see that one. I was outside.
Yep, 2-1 to Ethan. It's Ethan Cox from now on.
Eric Westfall says outside. Now high for ball 3, 3-1. Yeah, before you took it over, I was trying to give it to my 14-year-old to put on the headset last night. He didn't want any part of that.
Yeah, I could tell he was getting shy at it. I was like, well, I'll do it.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. Ethan on his way to first.
We're going to hear about this one tomorrow on that, aren't we?
Last night we had Adkins 1, 2, and 3 for Lincoln County.
And here's Lucas Hall. His dad over on the scoreboard. He's ready to add a few more runs.
It's a fun crew we got up here in the press box. It's been fun all year.
Yep. Ian dives back to first base on the pickoff attempt by Adkins.
I do have my first base camera tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I left it at home. Then I got home, and then I couldn't find it. And I was like, what happened to the camera?
Well, you know, we've got, Eric Westfall. He does the Game Changer and the Game Changer camera. He's got his big old monitor over there.
Yeah, he's got at least one camera, sometimes 2 on that one. So sometimes we'll have 6 cameras here. Plus, how many ever the opposing team may or may not have. Frontier came in and gave us some bandwidth in mid-season, right?
Oh, yeah.
You were,
you
were making that go down.
Yeah, my neighbor
in here
works for Frontier, Chris Somerville, and he got get us the connection. Of course, I rented a skid steer this weekend, and I knocked his fiber out on Sunday. So when I came here, he was down there, dragging a new fiber cable over from the pole with his team there. So I'm going to owe him a favor here shortly.
Ian's made his way over to second base. And we're looking at a 2-1 count to Lucas. Now it's 2-1. Tanner Adkins is in no hurry tonight on the mound. He is taking his time.
Yes, he is. And he is not shy on those pickoff moves. 3-1 right here.
Atkins just letting him sweat, standing in the box. In that athletic position and the bat up in the air, 90-degree heat. Ground ball to third.
Took his time, but it did advance Cox over to third base, moving around.
Now back, Generals, number 2, Owen Taylor.
Get a look at Owen Taylor for the first time tonight.
Yeah, we talked about him earlier in the broadcast. Not your usual 9-hole.
He has turned us over more than once this year. Take strike one.
Isn't that pitch had some movement on it? You know, from right to left there, from the pitcher's standpoint. Same type of movement, but that time it was low and outside.
Ian Cox would very much like to score a run right here, and I would like to see that happen as well.
Yeah, let's just get it rolling here. Your second time around, a horn here for Ian Atkins, and that's a high ball 2.
We haven't led a ball game in about 9 innings, and that is unusual for this team. We one count, 1 out. That's ball 4.
Ball 4. Oh, my.
Now back to the Generals.
We will have runners at the corners for Cruz Davis. Cruz Davis is the kind of kid you will catch in the cage in the middle of the night, just taking batting practice. His work ethic is just so impressive.
Well, it shows. He's the leadoff batter here for the Generals.
Yeah. He was DH last year as a freshman.
Yeah, that's impressive. Oh, wow.
Oh, we got a run down here as Ian Cox scores. Oh, he's going to get tagged.
And he's out, but that does score the run.
Scored a run. I think that's what he's trying to do. And that's out number 2, but Generals take the lead 2-1.
Yeah, I can't believe the catcher actually threw it down to the shortstop there at second base. And that allowed Ian to come across and score.
Stealing RBIs from Cruz Davis, I tell you.
He'll probably let them know about that, won't he? Yeah, that's an outside for ball one.
We're just like a couple of pitches.
That's going over strike one. 1-1 with 2 outs. Cruz Davis. The bases are empty. Way outside for ball 2.
Yeah, you know, we had Mike Chandler and Dave Thompson with Frontier came out and hooked up this fiber for us. You know, Mike has a middle schooler, football player there. Ooh.
Take a base. Did they run it to the, well, they're working on the football field over there. You got to think that they're going to put it over there too, right?
Well, you know, it came from, if you're looking at the school, from the left side and across the poles here into the press box. So they'll have to come and bring that drop from the neighboring subdivision is what they would understand from them.
I see. They'll put fiber anywhere.
Yeah. And
It's
good.
interesting how they
fast.
do it.
Oh, that's a hard ground ball. Man, he hit it hard. Third baseman just got it.
It's out number 3. That'll end the second. But the Winfield Generals take the lead 2-1. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with the South Charleston Black Eagles. Welcome back to Winfield. Looking at the leadoff batter here, number 11, Jordan Terry for the Black Eagles. Takes ball 1. That looked pretty good to me. Inside, that almost hit him. outside. Ball 2.
3-0. Yeah.
3-0.
Terry kind of took a walk away from the plate for a second. That's a strike on the outside.
Oh, got the corner there.
As Terry decided he was going to go to first base, and the umpire said otherwise. But not on that one.
Now batting for South Charleston, number 13, Tanner Atkins.
Atkins, the pitcher, has got 48 pitches on the evening.
Big leadoff.
This kid is fast. If you remember, he hit one out there that should have been a single, and he blasted around for a double.
Yes, he did.
I think I remember him last time we played. He's got some wheels. He might have stretched a single into a triple.
That is a risky leadoff with a left-handed pitcher.
Ooh,
We about called that one, didn't he?
That one looked like a strike, but maybe a little bit high. So 2-0 is the count.
Let's see if we can see how far this Jordan's leadoff is here.
I'm going to say Cody's throwing it
Might
over
be
there
out
right
of the
now.
frame. He's almost out of the frame. There, he's throwing it over.
He did. Ooh, he almost got him on the heel. Oh, wow. Brody looks at him. And he says, I got him on the heel. And the umpire says, safe. There's a conversation. Brody's still looking over there. First base coach is having in the conversation as well. Uh-oh. Oh, there. The coach was saying that I don't know what this conversation is.
They have to be arguing a balk or something, right?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe balk.
Can't be arguing the call. He was safe.
All kinds of confusion on that little pick move.
Anyway, we got 2-0 to Tanner Atkins here.
Umpire gives the signal to go ahead. Oh, he got him at time. Oh. I think the umpire missed that one. Yeah. That was a good move by Cody Green. Good tag by Brody. Atkins takes a stroll out of the box, looks at the coach. Coach tells Terry there at first, hold up, don't get picked off. But he's stretching it out there again.
That looked good too.
He's going to get that big a lead. I mean, every time seems to be an inch and an inch more. A lot of green grass, green turf between the shoes and the brown there around first base. It's even a little bit more this time. Go get him, Cody. And it's a fair ball.
Out of right field.
Just a lazy fly ball there.
Now batting for the Black Eagles, number 33, Jackson Webb.
No outs here. Runners at the corners. Are they going to courtesy run for? Apparently not.
No, and they're wearing the black jerseys tonight, so it's got to be hot.
Jackson shows bunt, and they give Tanner second base.
And that moves those umpires around. Runners on second and third. 33, stocky guy here. He's a big boy. First baseman. Ooh. Two-oh. Looked like a strike to me. Looked like a strike to Jamie over there. But not to the umpire. Similar pitch comes across 3-0. That first one was a little closer.
That's 4 straight balls to load the bases with no outs.
Now batting for South Charleston, number 4, Caden Hackman. Third base coach having a conversation with Hackman, who's the cleanup hitter. Trying to see what he did last time. Hackman walked his last at-bat. Nice pitch by Cody Green. That was pretty.
I'd like to see some more of that.
That left-handed curveball. Nice movement.
He has amazing movement. I remember his first appearance. We were up here, and that first pitch, we were all like, "Woo!"
Good job by Downey, corralling that one.
Chopped high in the infield foul.
Brody comes up from first to kill it. Hands it off to Cody Green, who's heading back to the mound. Waiting there for a little glove-to-glove tap is Owen Taylor.
Popped high into the infield.
That is out number 1. Now batting for the Black Eagles is number 1, Bryson Orchid.
So we got by the cleanup.
Yep. Orchid 0 for 1 on the day. I think he's one of those fly balls that we took in there in the second inning. Maybe just a tad high there for ball 1.
What often happens with our center field camera as Orchid takes strike 1 is the infield coach or umpire will stand right in front of the batter's, right in front of the plate, and you can't see anything. Sometimes the runner at second stands in the way too, so it's...
Here's another one of those pretty curve balls for strike 2.
I guess you could whistle down at him and ask him to move over about 3 or 4 feet.
Kind of like when someone leaves their car headlights on, you know. You
We've seen that a few times this year. Ground ball, great play. Austin, but he didn't beat it, yeah. Out number 2, but that'll score a run.
Now batting for South Charleston is number 26, Hayden Short.
Great play by Austin Blackwell. Diving, athletic play. Gets the ball over. I thought he might have been safe at first.
Yeah, it was close. I mean, he had to stretch out there, get it, hop up, and then make the throw. He did look back to second base if he could make the double play, but runner was already there. And there is... All right.
That's out number 3 out in right field, right? Who's that in right field?
That's
tonight?
Blake Withrow.
Blake Withrow is playing right.
Yeah.
Number 3. You're in the bottom of the third. Trying to keep up with the innings here, the overtimes, whatever you... But the Black Eagles tied it up there in the top of the third. And Generals here are going to have to score some more runs.
Yeah.
There is to it. So Mark Drennan says it's time for some Rocky.
That's right. We're going early tonight.
Yeah, unusual play last night where we lost a run. Austin Blackwell fielded the ball and bases loaded. Instead of going home with it, there was only one out. He went to first and threw it over into the fence. And we wondered what he was thinking as to why he didn't go home. Did he think it was 2 outs? Did he not have a good angle at it, at the catcher? Was the catcher not ready?
At 50 pitches for Cody Green.
But definitely a turning point in the game that started to get out of hand for us. As Cody Green has pitched 50 pitches in the first 3 innings tonight.
Yeah, and we've got, 3, 4, 5 coming up the bat here, starting with Jared Miller.
Jared's due for sure.
Yeah, last night was just sort of an enigma, We just couldn't get it rolling against Lincoln County, and we, beat them twice already, and the last time we mercied them, and I think maybe we looked past them a little bit. I don't know.
Those boys came out of Hamlin, across the county line, probably over in Hurricane. There's probably a parade over there waiting for them in Hurricane as they came through to get to us and rooting for them. And they were ready to play. And I don't think we were. I think we were looking forward to taking on Shady Springs tonight. And that did not work out. Who's playing Shady tonight? It's Lincoln County.
Well,
check in on a score of that here with
Spring Valley.
Spring Valley, not Shady Spring.
Yep.
They're in a different region.
Well, I was going to say that Lincoln County brought air conditioners last night. They went to the rental place, and the rental place showed up with 2 air conditioners, one for the dugout and one for the fans.
No wonder we lost.
Yeah, and we were wearing black. It was 100 degrees out here last night.
Jared takes ball 1.
Scores 2-2. A wild pitch there, right in the dirt. Gets by the catcher. Number 25, Liam Jones flies over, snags the ball back. He's probably ran a marathon this season.
All-state ball boy.
No question. He's showing us the wheels. We played some junior league last year together with Liam. Led the way. We were undefeated.
Yeah. Liam had a great year on the mound there. I asked him if he's going to do it again. There's some senior league, what do they call that? Legion ball or something?
Legion ball, yeah.
I don't know. He acted like he wasn't interested or didn't know about it or something. So.
Oh, another one, another wild pitch for ball 4.
Away from him, it's a wild pitch.
Now batting for the
Well, we got a runner 1 here with. We're looking at Brody Ildren. Ildurton, as they call him out in Riverside, I believe. We've been guilty of that up here a few times.
Oh, yeah.
We mark mispronunciations.
We've had some crazy names this year that I've flubbed up. Sometimes I'll call it a different name every time up to bat.
That's never happened to me in my entire life before. I don't get all sorts of things. I think Jamie called me Jasmine earlier tonight.
Yeah, how'd you get that name? What's the history there?
I'm not even sure. I'll get my old man over here and ask him, but he probably doesn't even remember. Something your mom wanted. That's what he would say.
The moms always have the final call. Oh, another one in the dirt. That's like 3 in a row by Atkins there. Making the catcher move around. He's done a good job of corralling him, though. Keeps Jared at first base. Tanner looks over there, Atkins, and lazily throws a ball. That
Keeping him honest, I guess.
he may, Atkins may have 50-some pitches, but he's got about 20-some pickoff moves. Oh, there goes Jared. He needs to. Oh, he shouldn't have slid, or he'd have got to third,
He
probably.
could have taken third on that one.
A little late on my sound effects there. You know, I'm just filling in for Mike Lockery. You know, it's his gig. You know, he's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know, he taking care of Ty and seems to be doing really well. Oh, what a hit. He ain't getting to that one.
That's going to hit the fence.
Oh, almost bounced over for a ground rule double.
Here comes Jared's going to score. That's a triple. He slid, but that could have been a stand-up triple. Oh, yeah. Brody was due for that 100%.
Number 7, Boston Blackway.
Yeah, that was a great hit, you know, right in the gap between center and right field. Bounced right off the B in baseball out there. Not quite to the sun-kissed Energies blast zone out there.
It was close.
Close.
It might have been an out, though.
It would have been. That's where that right fielder's standing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Brody thought about it. Another one of those wild pitches. Short, the catcher. Been very active back there. It hit right off the B.
Oh, baseball?
Yep.
Brody is looking to storm in here if a ball gets away from this catcher. And if you look up and see a guy the size of Brody Illigan coming at you, I'm not sure I'd want to try to put a tag on him.
No, I don't want to get in front of that. Let's see, like 6'5", 6'4".
That's a freight train coming at you. The kid's a junior, too, and it's going to be awesome having him back next year.
Yeah, he's a brood on the basketball court.
Yeah, the basketball
there at
team's
center,
going to love
man.
having him back again.
He's got to be, what, 240, you know? Carries it well.
Austin takes a walk.
Now, the Generals.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here's some action. Brody comes in unopposed. They didn't even see him until, I still don't know if they saw him. He's heading to the dugout.
The catcher threw it over the pitcher, and Brody came home. Looks like we may be making a change on the mound for South Charleston. Score now 4-2, Generals, no outs. Withrow up to bat.
Unforced errors, I believe, are what those are called. And, you know, when it gets hot out here like this, and it's a lot of stress, you know, it's an elimination game, and you just can't make mistakes. And
Atkins stays on the mound.
So scooping breaking ball is out there. Not like ours. Not like ours. Well, not like ours.
Who's warming up out there?
No one can be very
What's the number, do you know? South Charleston has someone in the bullpen out there. Throwing a sweeping breaking ball. According to Jamie.
That'll be after us to get a bullpen camera now. And I'll have to deal with that.
Turn that first base camera around there and see if you can pick
I might
it
be
up.
able to zoom in there, actually.
We don't have a 360 out there, do we?
No, not yet.
Pan, tilt, and zoom. Oh, that's next year.
I don't think we got a shot of him.
Swing and a miss there. A little high fastball. 1-1's the count. I think Blake said, I want to hit one over the fence out there to the Walker Jeep Chrysler out there, right?
The kid has a gigantic F-350 diesel that I saw him pull out yesterday, and I was like, wow, that is a big truck.
Foul ball.
I could have caught that one if not for the net.
It's come right back at us.
Knock the game changer back into once.
Did it? The game changer camera is now fixed. You know, fall down a well, your eyes goes crossed, you kick by a mule, and go back to normal. Someone might know that.
That must be
reference.
an old one.
I think it's a Simpsons.
I thought it was a Fraser's Bottom thing.
Whew. Now that one is back on a car. Right over your head. So we had 63 pitches by Adkins. Again, the count's 1-2 to Withrow. It's probably 100 plus the pickoff moves as he throws another one over there to get Blackwell to back off his leadoff. Foul ball. Had a funny sound. The catcher was trying to make a tag there. Guess he thought it was like a drop third.
One, two, no outs. Austin Blackwell working him at first base.
Adkins takes a step off the rubber, looks over there and sort of fakes a throw.
Foul ball looks to be out of play.
Yeah, but Adkins, he hustled over there like he was going to get it. Austin was almost to second base.
I wouldn't have done that. he sprinted a good 20 yards there.
Yeah, he had the jets on, that's for sure. And, you know, you wonder if that will affect his next pitch.
Yeah, he's got to be out of breath now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be out of breath. He's probably fine.
I'm out of breath walking the stairs up here every time.
Blake Withrow swings a strike three for our first out, right? And that'll bring up our buddy Ian Cox.
Yep. He's got a good beat to his walk-up song there.
Bud, Eric, bud. Huh?
Question in the press box is, should he bunt? See what happens.
No, that's yes. No.
Here comes
Blackwell. Catcher takes it outside and then throws it basically high, but Austin was in there confidently safe.
Give him a stolen base.
I forgot the sound effects.
So Ian's going to WVU, right?
Yeah, that's what they said at senior night. I think 2 of them.
Yep.
Right, going to WVU.
Any future baseball plans for him that we know of, or?
You know, I haven't heard. You'd think, all the ball he's played. And
They take walk-on stuff there?
I'm sure.
Send him up there.
We had some scouts from UC here last night.
Did we?
Yeah, yeah.
Looking at Brody
Well,
for next year?
I
2
think
years?
it might have been Jared Miller.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I gather. But I'm sure they're here looking at a lot of different people. You know, Jess Cool. You know, he's a '88 graduate here of
Yeah.
'89 graduate, Winfield High School, and played his baseball right here on this diamond, and played for UC. And so he's doing a little work wearing his UC hat last night. Cool's played a lot of baseball here. Jess, good football player too, you know.
Yeah, the Cool family, well known here in Winfield. Cool Sporting Goods, is that what it's called?
Roy Cool, yeah, I think.
Across the street over there.
Yeah, I think Roy Sr. just passed away this week. You know, the old store used to be down at the foot of Scary Hill, and then they reopened recently right here in town. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great place to shop. Liam and I would go there and buy Wilson baseball gloves every year for him, or every couple of years anyway. Instead of ordering online, we'd have them order them for us if they didn't have what we were looking for, you know, and they'll gladly do that for you. Support some local business.
They've got some batting cages there too with a pitching machine.
Been there many times, yes.
Yeah.
Great to do that in the winter. A lot of bats.
Oh, that's a high fly ball. It's to the shortstop, maybe. He's under it. Yeah.
That'll be out number 2.
Now batting for the Generals, number 6, Lucas Hall.
Sophomore DH Lucas Hall stepping into the batter's box.
Let's see what Lucas did last time. He advanced a runner last time. He had Cox on second, and he had a hard grounder out there and advanced the runner, and he ended up getting out at first, but not before advancing the runner that eventually scored.
1 out.
What'd you say, scores? 1-0, Spring Valley over Lincoln County right now. Of course, Lincoln County was here last night. South Charleston faced Spring Valley, lost 4-2. And so we're here working our way out of the hole we're in. Two outs, runners on first and third for Lincoln County. Whoo! And there goes Blackwell for a stolen base.
A race car sound on that one for sure.
Yeah.
That's 2 stolen bases.
I should have given him 2 signals, just a little late on that one, on that first one.
2-0 to Lucas Hall, 2 outs, but we got a runner at third now.
A little wild pitch wouldn't be bad here.
Yep.
Get Blackwell across. Catcher's leaning into the batter there. It's going to be inside pitch maybe. Oh, and he throws it away.
Here he comes.
Oh, but it bounces right back off the wall. That's what we were looking for. Catcher just didn't get a piece of it at all.
Came straight back like a tennis ball, didn't it?
Yep. And Austin was there. He's about a third of the way there before he saw that that ball right back in the catcher's glove.
Playing ping pong over here.
That's exactly what it looked like. A little handball, a little racquetball, something. We need a pad there. Take a little bit of the edge off. He's still inside. That catcher's still lined up inside. Oh, strike 1. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Yeah, he was definitely going to take some on that 3-0 count.
Yep. What'd you say? Lincoln County takes the lead on Spring Valley, 2-1. And a walk.
Lucas Hall draws a walk.
Generals, number 2, Owen Taylor.
Oh, now he's stuck in a rundown.
What did we just...
What's he doing?
Trying to sneak to second. Doing some middle school, little league stuff.
So, it's a walk. Hall takes off, sprinting to second, trying to score.
Trying to catch him sleeping.
Blackwell, and I didn't even see where the ball was at. It must have been overthrown from them. The pitcher, maybe? Pitches for Atkins. The batter for the Black Eagles, number 2, Joey Scragg.
Looking at Joey Scragg here.
Let's see what Joey did. He was 0 for 1. And he hits one out there. Looks like that's going to drop. Right in the gap, right at Jersey Mike's sub sign.
He's going to pull a double out of it.
Yep. Yes, he did. Now batting for South Charleston, number 3, Carter Moscow. It's just sort of a shallow hit there to the gap. And it kind of bounced and rolled over to the warning track. Oh, he's out. Oh. Ball got away from Downey.
He had him lined up, didn't he? He missed the pickup on the ball. He tried to barehand it, I believe, and
it was the old, empty hand, the Tom Brady thing there.
He had him too. He was getting ready to laser one over there.
Yeah, he was. Scragg was out. I was already calling it. It's just sweaty. It's hot. The ball, That was a good pitch by Green.
1-2 count. So if you can register a strikeout for out number 1 here.
Good pitch.
Just misses on that curveball.
Eric Westfall called strike 3.
Yeah,
Umpire did
he must not heard him.
Yeah, he said it. We'll see what happens here. Oh, and there's a swing. Drop third. Yeah. Now batting for the Black Eagles, number 8, Rene Tirado.
Rene Tirado, that's a baseball name.
That's a fun name to say. Jess Westfall went down and made sure we had the right pronunciation before the game. Doesn't mean I've been getting it right the whole game, but. That is 4 strikeouts on the evening for Cody Green. And that's a nice curveball for strike 1.
Just lay it in the outside edge of the zone. Pretty pitch. That one there gets away from him.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like we've got 3 hits, 2 runs, only 1 earned run for Cody Green. 3 walks and 4 strikeouts. We're sitting about 60 pitches, 35 strikes. Oh, that was right through there.
We'll score a run. That's a single. Ground ball for Rene Tirado. RBI.
Now batting for South Charleston, number 11, Jordan Terry.
I'm going to bring up Jordan Terry, the center fielder, the speedster.
He's been on both times.
We'll see some more crazy leadoffs here.
Yeah, 1 walk, 1 for 1. 2 runs in 2 plate appearances so far. Score now 4-3, Generals. That was a good pitch. Must have been too high for the umpire's liking. Grayson thought about throwing it down to first base there.
I don't think Brody was ready. They could have got him, I think, or had a chance at least. Three-0 to count to Jordan Terry. Takes 1 high, ball 4.
Got a walk there.
Black Eagles threatening here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting for the
Runners on first and second.
Tanner Atkins.
Welcome Tanner Atkins to the plate.
The one good thing is that you got Jordan Terry, somebody in front of him. So
Yeah.
a little roadblock there. I don't know how fast Tirado is.
Tirado had a nice leadoff, but it was no Jordan Terry leadoff. I can tell you that now.
No.
It's a bunt. doubled by Cody Green. He gets it to first, and it was dropped by Brody. Everybody's safe.
South Charleston.
Bases loaded.
Jackson Webb.
I don't know if they'll register that as a single, infield single, or an error. I don't think that he could have got him if it was a clean throw.
It almost looked like Brody might have tagged him as he ran by.
I thought he dropped the ball. I thought it hit his glove and it swung out of it or something. Because he had to go. He had to go pick it up.
Chase it down.
Yeah, just not terribly far, but it kept the runner at third. Any further, he probably would have went. But now we're in a situation here.
Tie ball game.
We're still up 1. Should be 3-4, right?
It's okay.
1 out, bases loaded. We got Jackson Webb up. We need a double play. That's always a solution to that.
Yep. Swing and a miss. And he's talking to himself. He's like, I should have had that one. What am I doing? Looks back at the coach, back in the box. Green gets a sign.
Here it comes. There's 1.
Oh!
2. Double play to end the inning. Wow. Amazing work by the infield.
to Overton. Double play to end the inning.
You heard it from Mark Drennan himself. Let's take a quick break here, and we'll come back and let these Generals bat.
Number 2.
Welcome back to Winfield, West Virginia. Got a new pitcher for the Black Eagles, Jordan Terry.
The speedster.
Yeah, don't bunt on this guy.
Luckily, he had a roadblock that last inning because he was on second base. Slowed him up a little bit because he'd had 2 runs his first 2 at plate appearances there.
Got Owen Taylor back at the plate.
High and inside for ball 1.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Generals looking to add to the 3-4 lead here. Got a scare in the top of the fourth. The bases loaded with one out. Great double play work as Owen Taylor takes a ball in high for ball 3.
Yeah, it was a great play. He fielded it cleanly. Man, nice throw over to Brody. And that's ball 4.
Terry trying to work him in a little bit and jam him, but did not work out.
Now back to the Generals, number 5, Cruz Davis.
And we're at the top of the order with Kevin Cruz Davis.
Kevin Cruz Davis. And Jordan Terry picks off where Tanner Atkins did with a pickoff attempt over at first base. Owen Taylor safe. It's strike 2 to Cruz Davis. Oh, and a pitch in the dirt. And Owen is safe at second base. The ball kind of got away from the catcher behind Cruz Davis, but it kind of bounced up in his glove, which allowed him really a direct shot there. It was closer than it should have been, especially with the ball in the dirt like that.
1-1 to Cruz.
1-1.
Oh,
and that's going to be down
nice
for a hit.
Left.
And left fielder throws it into the catcher, which advances Cruz all the way to second base. So it should have been a single. Ends up as a double.
Great hit by Kevin Cruz Davis there.
Yeah, line drive, landed 6 or 7 feet in front of the left fielder.
Runners at second and third, no outs. We're threatening again. We got to add to this lead here. Racing Downey's due.
Jordan Terry's got his hat kind of back on his head there. Straight bill. Can kind of see his whole face there. It's interesting.
That's going to be out of play to right field. Foul ball. 1-1.
And it bounced over just to the practice turf for the football team.
Talked about last night about how powerful this kid is. I mean, he's just a tank.
Oh yeah.
Super aggressive, athletic stance in the box. I like it. Right on the line, crowding the plate a little bit. His knees almost over the plate.
He's been hit by a few pitches this year.
He definitely has.
And maybe a little change up there. He thought about swinging. He was all go until he wasn't. 2-1 count.
Oh, on his way to calling that a strike, and I'm not sure why he didn't, because it was a pretty good-looking pitch.
Yeah, the catcher bobbled a little bit.
Oh, did he?
Eric Westfall's right. It repeated catches, it's probably a strike.
I couldn't see that from my angle.
Ooh, swing and a miss. 4, full count.
Full count, no outs. Runners at second and third.
See if the The sound effects guy was slow on that one, but not the bench players. They're clapping for the full count.
Brayson double here.
Brayson just likes to swing that bat around and around, and now he's ready. And it's a walk.
He'll load him up.
Big
Jared Miller. He says loaded, no outs. Jared Miller. Could there possibly be a better situation for Jared Miller to be up at the bat?
No, and we got a courtesy runner here too.
There's Ethan Westfall.
Courtesy runner for the catcher is number 33, Ethan Westfall. Guess I could have called him Ian Westfall just to make it even. Yeah, we talked about Ethan being the runner for the catcher, and he didn't get it the first couple of times, but now he's out there.
Giving Brayson a break.
Hot day, it's hot for the catcher. No outs, bases loaded. Big hitter, Jared Miller. Hit one opposite field for a home run here this season. And he hits it up the gut, and they go home. Oh, and
I think they got him out there. Owen Taylor's out at home. He's going to block the base and lay down a nasty tag on him.
Was an aggressive tag there. Kind of tried to rip his head off. He lost his helmet, went rolling, and he kind of looked back at the umpire like, what was that?
I think they could have got a double play on that one, but they went home instead to save the run. Maybe a smart move. Depends on what happens at this at bat.
Eric Westfall makes the call. First baseman's kind of playing in like Brody's going to bunt. Not happening. Shortstop's in, second baseman's in, and it's a strike down the middle. Third baseman's the only one playing back. Brody could probably bunt it over the second baseman's head from right here. One's the count. That one came in low, little change up. Brody just looked at it, said, no thanks.
On the fly ball, fouled it right.
And it is on the field turf over there for the practice. Long strike. 1-2's the count. One out. Again, bases loaded. Oh, that's gone. That ball is a home run.
That's a grand slam for Brody Overton. It's a ball time, folks.
Grand slam. Right over the prime sign, the Roy Cool sign out there.
Into the trees.
You knew it was a no-doubter right when it left the bats. Fans are on their feet. Brody is jumping in the crowd. There's Cody.
Cody Green's happy.
Oh, man, they're beating the heck out of him. All of them. What a play, what a play.
Now back to the Generals. Number 7, Austin Blackwood.
We're going to have a word with Brody because we were all looking for Sergi Mike subs. And he got around on it just a little too much on the left side of the scoreboard there, right over the Roy Cool sign. There's Austin with a high fly ball. Left fielder comes in, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
That is just out number 2.
Now batting for the Generals, number 9, Blake Withrow.
Now the lefty, Blake Withrow, up to bat. Score is 8-3 Generals.
See if Blake can get in on the fun here.
need these sticks to come alive. He swings at a high one there. Sort of, I'm almost out of self-protection.
Yeah, high inside, and he pulls the trigger on it.
Generals 8 runs on 4 hits. 10 walks from South Charleston tonight with just 1 strikeout. He's outside on the corner for strike 2.
I don't know if you noticed, Mark, but the plate here has always been kind of buried in the turf, and it's got to be hard to see
for a pitcher. And it looks like you got more visibility on the right side from our perspective than the left side. Maybe a little tilt on it.
Yeah, you know, it's an inch lower than the turf, and at least, and it's just, I don't know. I don't know what the rules say, what it's supposed to be, but it looks a little off as we get a pop-up, and Jordan Terry ends the inning there. Rough inning for Jordan and the Black Eagles with that grand slam for sure, as the Generals take the lead 8-3, and we head to the top
17.
of the 5th. We got a pitch report coming in from Eric Westfall.
17 pitches. Huh? 25.
25 for Jordan Terry.
25 pitches for Jordan Terry.
We will let you watch Cody Green get warmed up, and we'll take All right, welcome back. We got number 4, Caden Hagman, at the plate.
We had a score update. Lincoln County is up 4-1 on Spring Valley.
And
Just a shocker there.
Confirm, we play, assuming we win this game, we play the loser of that game?
Eric Westfall says, yes, that is the true story.
And is that an elimination game? Say Lincoln County does lose that. We have to beat them twice, or there's a ground ball to third.
Blackwell to Elderton for the out.
Amazing work holding down third base corner over there.
I think that's how we ended the last inning.
Yeah.
Now batting number 1, Bryson Orchid. Good pitch.
The good news is that we would host Lincoln County, whereas Spring Valley, we'd have to head out there.
We'd have to go to Spring Valley.
Yeah.
This question, if it rains tomorrow, would they move here instead of there?
Another beauty play by Austin Blackwell.
Elderton for the out. That's 3 in a row. Blackwell's Ilderton.
This year, 6 or is he
26.
26 is Hayden Short to catch.
Now batting for the Black Eagles, 26, Hayden Short. Yeah, Austin's been busy. South Charleston, who they pitched tonight? They pitched their ace.
what?
2-0 count, 2 outs to Hayden Short. There's a great fastball for strike 1.
Swing and a miss. We're at the top of the 5th inning here. And strike 3.
Got 3rd, and that'll be out number 3. Yeah, the Black Eagles coming out of the dugout, maybe looking a little defeated after that quick 3-up, 3-down inning, and the Brody Ilderton grand slam in the previous.
Yeah, that was wild, wasn't it?
Hey, let's get some fights. 78.
Jordan Terry back on the mound.
78.
We'll let him get warmed up.
78
Take
pitches
a quick
for
break.
Cody Green.
78 pitches for Cody Green. Welcome back. We're looking at Ian Cox at stepping up to the plate.
Come on up. Take the chair back, man.
Special guest.
Special guest.
On YouTube.
Kind of talking some special guests that are coming up and joining us here in the booth.
Hey, come up here and take the headset. Do the announcing on the game.
And he's shaking his head no and swatting us away.
We tried to get a guest announcer, Mike Lockery, who's down there in the stands. He said, no thanks, it's hot up there. We got a breeze going on down here. Taking his old chair back. This is his chair. We're just keeping it warm for the season.
We've been collecting soda tabs for the Lockery family, for Ty, all season. I really like you've got it recorded now, and you got a whole like commercial thing going, talking about how, you know, we're family and we're raising money and this and that, and it's super cool and inspiring. But
Well, if you look at this sheet that we were given at the beginning of the season, you know, it's one of the songs we're supposed to play if we win is We Are Family.
Yeah.
And so we just traded it for the end of the game, and we put it there at the beginning.
So Ian Cox takes ball forward.
The Generals, number 6, Lucas Hall.
We'll have another look at Lucas Hall.
Lucas back up, the designated hitter. Coach Isaacs giving the signals. Very animated that time, so we'll see what happens here. Oh, Ian. He looked like he was going, and then Terry throws it back over there trying to pick him off. Jackson Webb snags it, but not before Ian was safe.
How hot is that carpet, Ian? But the brown part's warm.
What'd you say?
Just 6. Lincoln 4, Spring Valley 3.
End of 6, Spring Valley 3, Lincoln County 4. And there goes Ian Cox, and ball 4, and the catcher didn't know it, was going to throw it, but he didn't. He seems exasperated.
Number 2, Owen Taylor.
And here comes Owen Taylor.
Owen Taylor.
Little Temptations,
has
walk-up
had
song.
sunshine all year.
My girl. Crowd is getting into it here. Giving the Owen the attaboy, let's do it. Oh, and a bunt pop up right to the catcher.
Now back to the Generals, number 5, Cruz Davis.
Cruz Davis. What is this, his 4th at bat tonight?
I had the game up here. Yeah, yep. Did he go?
Must have.
Must have. Ian Cox has got both feet in the green out there at second base. A la Jordan Terry, who was a lot in the green. And he takes off, and he throws down, and he is safe.
Ian bumped him, kind of bumped him off the bag as he was popping up in the slide. But he'd already missed the catch, I think. Bottom of the 5th. Now we got runners at 2nd and 3rd. 1 out. 0-2 to Cruz Davis, the sophomore. Cruz has played about every base or every position out there this year. I think I got him at left field now. Is that where he's at?
He's in left field,
I
yeah.
think he started off as DH. I've seen him at 2nd, maybe 3rd. He pitched once for JV. That was cool. It's like, when's the last time you pitched, Cruz? Maybe middle school?
Swing and a miss. He strikes out.
Strike 3.
Now back to the Generals, number 3, Brace Downing.
This is usually where Downing ends up hit by pitch.
Yeah.
You know.
Load him up. We got 2 outs now, though.
Over 7-0. Over.
It's top 5th. Top 5th.
Ripley's beating who?
So Ripley is beating Hoover 7-0. Top of the 7th inning.
There's going 2-1 over Chapmanville, top of 7.
Wayne winning 2-1 over Chapmanville.
hard hit line
And
drive
that's
to
going to
left.
score
That's
two.
gonna score two. Oh, it gets
got
by him.
by him. And he is stopped at second base, but
Couple ribbies for Grayson Downey. Nice double. 10-3 now the score.
courtesy runner for the catcher is number 33, Ethan Westfall.
And out batting for the Generals, number 4, Jared Miller.
Jared Miller up to bat. Downey's at second. 10-3 is the score. Whew. Right off the end of the bat. Little chink. Looks like a different bat for Jared Miller than usual.
Good to see these Generals back in winning form. They usually do bounce back after a tough loss. But we got to keep it rolling. We can't have any losses the rest of the regionals.
That's right.
It's a pretty pitch.
It was a nice little pitch there. Maybe
Terry.
a change up, curveball, something. Right down the middle.
0-2 now, 2 outs.
He's lined up on the outside of the plate. Oh, swing and a miss.
That'll end the inning.
Score update. Ripley 7-0
6.
and
Ripley 7-0 over Hoover.
Who's over Chapmanville?
Point Pleasant is 2-1.
Point Pleasant 2-1 over Chapmanville.
Point Pleasant 2-1 over Chapmanville.
In the 7th.
Here we go into the 6th. We'll welcome back, and once again, it's Blackwell Taylor today.
What's that?
Route number 1. At number 3, Carter Moscow takes ball outside.
Jared Miller.
Jared Miller goes airborne to catch a nice line drive by Moscow.
Renee Tirada.
That was a beautiful move.
ESPN music there.
Yeah, you need the.
Messed it up.
That's a highlight. Number 8, Renee Torado, the shortstop. Takes ball 1.
2 outs already here. And a strike.
Ground ball to short.
Owen Taylor to Brody Ilderton to end the inning. Oh, no, correction. Levi Craigo in a shortstop there.
Nice.
Craigo to Ilderton.
The freshman, Levi Craigo, getting an appearance here in the playoffs. I like it.
I looked at him and I saw the 2, but
Yeah.
Craigo's 22.
Yeah. Yeah, Levi, one of the only freshmen, is getting a lot of looks here at varsity ball. Obviously playing a lot of JV as well, but he's doing some base running and appearance there at shortstop. I think he's done some outfield work. He's got some stolen bases and some runs. I know that. I'm sure he's had an at-bat.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps. Might have one here in a minute.
He might. Looks like we got Big Brody up off the heels of his last at-bat, which was a grand slam over the Roy Cole Sports Sun.
He still has to be buzzing over that. I mean, that's awesome. Not sure if that's his first one or not, but second grand slam. The team on the season, you know, we mentioned Brazen Downey had one, I think in Nitro.
85 pitches for Cody Green.
Cody Green enjoying a nice outing on the mound. Great kid. I've had the pleasure of coaching him several times over the years. And just an incredible athlete, number 1. But just an overall great kid. You know, I'll find a nicer kid than Cody Green. Drives a cool truck, too. He's got a lifted Ranger. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Man, I'd drive that, dude.
There's Brody. Long ball. He didn't get it. So to right field at the Husson's Pizza sign. That is a double.
Stand-up double.
Stand-up double.
Is he hitting a cycle here? That's a home run, a double, and a triple, right? Does he have? What else does he have?
Does he have a single?
7, second, third.
Number 7. Black.
3 for 3.
I think he has a strikeout or something, maybe.
A walk.
Walk, okay.
If he can get back up again, get him a single.
Probably asleep.
Is there a call for one shy of the cycle?
Not sure. You call it a career night for Brody Ilderton if you want to, because he has been on fire tonight.
He has been. Went to a Reds game and saw a guy hit for the cycle up there.
Did you see a shot by Beyond hit last night to send it into overtime with double overtime? He had 3 from like almost like 3/4 like behind the line.
I turned it off.
It was crazy.
3-1 count now to Austin Blackwell. I haven't been able to get Austin's last name onto the screen all year. You see it's just Austin Black W. And I don't know whether I should abbreviate Austin or just call him Oz Blackwell. That one's in the car. Full count, no outs. Brody Yielded in at second. That nice double.
Last ball, top score. Tied.
Ooh.
I'm walking off right here.
Still one out.
Yep.
I don't know who I want to play though. Yep. So it's a tie game down at Spring Valley, Lincoln County. As Blackwell comes at the bat. They have a chance to walk it off here. If so, then we would play Lincoln County here tomorrow night.
Blake Withrow now. No outs, runners at first and second.
He'll finish. We're debating whether Cody Green comes back out. How many? He's got a few pitches left. Strike right down the middle. A little low. Blake says, you can do better.
Bases loaded. 1 out.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Down in Spring Valley.
Bring infield in, outfield in, doesn't matter.
They're going to get a base hit and walk it off. Or they're going to roll into double play. So, ooh, outside, move the catcher out. That's a tough one. He's got it. I don't think you swing at that one either.
Yeah, Blake didn't like it. Kind of shook his head.
4-5, Spring Valley walks it off.
Wow, but they're freaking out there.
Hit by pitch. What a way to end it there.
No.
Man, that's heartbreaking for Lincoln County, but we'll be facing them tomorrow night.
Oh,
And Blake with a great hit all the way to the blast zone, energy blast zone. And I'm going to play that song.
That scores 2 on a triple by Blake Withrow.
Now batting for the Generals, number 12, Ian Cox.
12-3, and if we score 1 more, the game's over, right? And no outs. We got Ian. They're putting Ian on, right?
2 intentional walks.
And Lucas Hall.
Two intentional walks.
That puts Lucas on.
Doesn't make any sense. It's still
Looks like you're wanting to go home early. I think that means
Is it Levi Craigo?
it's going to be Levi Craig, the freshman with bases loaded, no outs. This is going to be awesome.
Number 20,
Yes, let's go.
Prego.
Do I have his, yeah, I have his info there.
Show me this. Maybe this one we did it.
I don't get the double walk deal there. I'm just, doesn't make much sense to me. Maybe they were getting.
Well, if they get 1 more run, it's over because 10-run rule. So maybe they're trying to get into a double play situation. Maybe they don't want to end it, so they want to keep on playing. It's 12-3 currently. So 1 more run, and this game's over.
Levi Craig about ended it with a hit by pitch right there. He's looking at 1-1 count. I see Levi Crush one.
You're charging for the second one. Yeah.
It doesn't make much sense, does it, why you would do that? But and that's going to be game over right there.
Yeah.
Oh, fly ball.
Fly ball to right. And that will score.
Game over. And
Blake Withrow, winning run.
that's the game, folks.
Generals advance out of this elimination game 13-3.
Quick score update. Spring Valley 5, Lincoln County 4.
We'll be here tomorrow night versus Lincoln County. 6.
Yeah, same time, same place tomorrow. Elimination game against the Lincoln County Panthers, and it'll either be Mark Gren and I will be here, but it could be Christian and Ryan again. It's hard to say. His new shows up. We sure did have fun tonight, and it's good to see these Generals back into
Winning form.
winning form, and we get to hear country roads. All right, let's clean this mess up, and we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching.